What's good, YouTube land? The Ultimate Form here, back again once again, and today we are here for episode 45 of our Let's Play of Horizon Zero Dawn. If you are not aware of what's been going on and why I've been gone so long, please make sure you check out the update video that I posted about 3 days ago. Has been happening, and my controller's already dead. Oh my god. I thought I'd charge this thing. I really hope I didn't damage the plug. Okay, we are here in the Zero Dawn facility. We're gonna go through here, quick timing in a hurry because it's been long enough. I did try this earlier today and it kind of didn't work out because I'm still dealing with the internet. Oh god. Come on, please, just charge. Do the good thing for me, bro. Do the good thing. Yeah, so we're gonna move through here, quick time and hurry. We're gonna go through Hades, then Aletheia, and then go to Elizabeth Sobek's office. Let's try and do this without any drawbacks this time. If you guys like what you see here today, please make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, ring the bell to get notified of more content coming your way, and share with your family and your friends, which is the most important thing. Now let's boogie.
Welcome to Hades, Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol. The ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine your Gaia 200 years from now and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
So that was Travis Tate. We did hear from him a little bit earlier. He happens to be the alpha for the for Hades. Cool dude. He's got a weird sense of humor. I mentioned before that one of the data log, the one we just picked up, discusses the fact that Gaia and Hades don't work very well together. And if Hades is too soft, Gaia just messes up the telemetry and fakes Hades working in the first place, in simulation of course. And if Hades is too hard, it degrades Gaia somewhat as a result. So the balance between the two of them has to be on point, or the system would collapse, or the relationship between Gaia and the sub-function would collapse. Now on to Aletheia.
Welcome to Aletheia, the crowned and has subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome.
I can't spare the weight.
A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors, to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
Cool. That's Patrick, Alpha of Eleuthia. Whoop, I didn't expect it to go jump up on there now. There was supposed to be a comment about how Mother's Cradle is basically a cradle facility. Mother's Cradle is a cradle facility. Duh. But yeah, that kind of goes on said now. Let's mosey.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
Ooh, metal burn. Definitely some of that. Those doorways lead to Demeter and Eros, I think. So can't go there. Let's pull up. Yeah, so this would be Sobek's office. I think we've got to go this way around.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is, give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
So Ted Farrow trying not to remake his own mistake by pointing a gun at a baby's head, essentially.
Looks like it used to
But
be
we
something.
benefit from antelope morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative samples of mammalian morphologies. I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet...
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good. You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operating. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there.
Oh, that.
You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you,
all things are possible. You're right, Gaia. So those were 3 data logs that showed a length of time between Gaia's inception development and then her moving to the Gaia Prime facility, which we will head to in due time. Even up until the 11th hour, Elizabeth Sobeck had doubts about not what she was doing, but if she would succeed.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
Alright, my status. This one's interesting. This one details for the subject of the Artemis subfunction. If I remember, Artemis is for animals, and the frozen zygotes of stage 1 life forms, allowing them to be reintroduced back into the biosphere. Odyssey has failed. This one details the failure of the Odyssey project to take people off planet, and they had, as part of their cooperation with the Zero Dawn project, they had a prototype of Apollo zygote seeds and stuff to repopulate Earth. I think it was them to go into space and then come back and then repopulate, but that fell to nothing.
The
So
Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Jumps the boogie, bro.
Still alive. Good.
Big man heal us.
I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
In all fairness, Aloy's like 16, 17. Right, and she's achieved more than she has in a lot than most people have achieved in like years, in a few months.
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny.
All that popping was a bit.
Until you came along.
Bro, give me my spear
When
and
I
my
heard
focus.
that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How?
Here's a necklace
Why?
of bullets.
With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. It grew when High Priest Bahavas went missing, and when the true Sun King Itamen was snatched away. It not only grew, but multiplied. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember. He fought well. For a savage.
His name was Rost, and he was a better man than you could ever hope to be.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground. No, it wasn't him. I could have finished you before he attacked. But I didn't. This failing troubled my thoughts. Haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place,
These cornrows are fresh,
I
bro.
finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Meant to eliminate High Priest Bahavas. Meant to snatch Itamen away. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun.
Yikes.
Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
I already want to punch him in his mouth.
You're an idiot. A dangerous idiot, but an idiot.
Tell him again.
All this talk of destiny and fate. I'm sure Hades speaks the same language, doesn't he? You're being played for a fool. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
Tell him
I
again.
serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then open this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place. Exactly where it belongs.
Bitching out, man.
The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose.
My nephew at my door
sacrificial
again.
Animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile. So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Buckle up and hold on to your pants, because this is about to get wild. Literally, I had to roll up my sleeves and put my glasses back on. I like this bit. This bit of the game is so good.
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more.
Can't wait to punch him in the face.
I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold!
Audio design is all over the place.
Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Duran ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands!
Jeez. Ow. Have I said how much I like behemoths? They're annoying to fight, but I love the design. They're based on rhinos.
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it.
Oof, that was a tight dodge.
That makes a mess. That did it. One more pillar and that platform will come down.
Whee!
And my weapons with it.
This way, this way, this way, this way.
I should try luring the behemoth into the pillars.
No! That was a tight dodge. Almost messed that up. Ow! Come on.
It's down.
I love how she had time to get her weapons and get changed. Put the rest of her clothes on.
Hey! Guess who got her weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it! Those components on the sides of its head. They've got something to do with his lift attacks.
Ow! Ow!
Freeze canister on its hips. Cryo arrows should set it off. That canister on its belly looks important.
Oh, Jesus, that hurt. Donzo. Wee. You're next, big dog. You're next.
Silence! Shadows, kill her.
They can try. I'm really good at kicking these things in the face, so give it your best shot.
Kill her!
Did I stop telling him to do it?
Come get me yourself!
Tell him again. Full of the sass. My ride is here. Yeet.
Silence?
Bro, he hijacked the most. Get him, boys.
Traitor!
Would have loved to fight those Croctors too, but oh well.
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time, then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like these sounds. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy? It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the sun ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans. Though, of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess. Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the eclipse. Not that you knew the man who killed who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right. I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Karja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who. Yeah!
Time to boogie, peeps. That pretty much brings us to the end of this episode in the Terror of the Sun main quest completed. Let's